Okay, we're live. Alright then. Let's see. Okay, should be enough. Okay, greetings and welcome, super friends. The name's Falco, also known as the Red Winged Hero, who is now trying to be a virtual YouTuber instead. Except I'm not exactly being a virtual YouTuber right now. I'm being a, just an ordinary salaryman. Need to submit a report about the meeting that I attended today. So once again, thank you for joining tonight's stream. Okay, tonight we have Yarimuchi and Tubaru on the live chat. Welcome, super friends. Okay, then as usual, I'm not really going to talk much because need to work on the report. So once again, feel free to share anything interesting, facts or trivia about superheroes or tokusatsu or mecha animes in general. But if you ran out of ideas, feel free to share your recent experiences, maybe how your lives work today. Just share how your day went today or maybe yesterday on the weekends. Where have you been, or maybe going someplace nice, or doing something else, or maybe doing nothing at all. Rest and some kind. Alright then, I need to turn off the I need to turn on the lofi music and some keyboard ASMR, so that the things won't get very not quite quiet. So alright then. So okay, the audio level's good. Then I need to turn on this one. Okay. Well, I don't have a mechanical keyboard yet, so it's a synthetic synthetic sound. I pulled it from the one of the videos out there. There's so many things you can find on YouTube. Right then, I need to get back to work. Need to put this, I think here would be nice. Okay then. So yeah, enjoy this unplanned stream. Oh, you went AFK for a moment. Yeah, I'm going to be AFK and on the keyboard on the same time because I need to type these things. Okay. Pretty much if you have anything to share, but if you don't have anything, perhaps you can share your experiences this couple of days, maybe how your weekend went, or how you went, how your day, or how your today went, maybe. I'd really want to pull some of the trivia from the Wikia and from the translated version of Hypermoog, but yeah, I didn't have any time for that. Maybe next time. Oh man, Yari, you're the man. Okay, right. Okay. I'm not going to be distracted for this. Oh yeah, Tubaru said, since the last time you have actually looked for any German tokusatsu communities you could find. Basically, it's basically a complete wasteland, but you did find some things. Interesting. Okay, Yari, so your days are spent doing HDHD mess of juggling between grinding shop titans, Genshin Impact, reading science journals on Chinese online game industry, and looking up for auction of hobby items on Facebook. Good to know then. You always wondered if just with type that don't appear on the stream widget still gets to the streamer or not. I think still you can still look for it on the past stream because I turn on the live chat replay. So yeah, the last time I checked, the ones that you type on the live chat now can be read again on the VODs after ending the stream. Yeah, I turned on the live chat replays, don't worry. The last time I checked is still there. But I don't know if it will appear on the video because, you know, because of the latency and stuff. Maybe perhaps on the widget itself. Yeah, still need to tidy up this workspace. There you go. Okay then. You found someone auction a clear file of rare EXS Gundam and full armor double Zeta for 50k. But you don't have money for it. Yeah, you don't have to force yourself to buy those things. Oh yeah, speaking of hobby items, I found a vintage toy. A set of vintage toys from Jukobi Fighter. Yeah, the actual Bandai toys that were dated from 1994, and they are still working to my surprise, and I bought them with reasonable price. Relatively reasonable because yeah, if I convert those into dollars, roughly around $20. Yeah, I bought the set for $20. The B Commander and the Input Magnum. Yes, the electronic sounds are dated compared to the complete edition, of course, far away from it, but yeah, given the price of the complete edition now roughly at $200, yeah, how can I complain the 1994 one? At least it still works. At least they are still working. After I put the batteries on them with clear sounds, and yeah, still a paint chip in some areas, but yeah, I'm still satisfied with what I got. So the biggest and one of the only few communities you found is just one German Facebook group with around 100 members. Couldn't see the post without joining those, so you cannot say how active it is. Yeah, I think for Europe, Tokyo communities in Europe, I cannot tell how massive it is. I can only know in France maybe, or in where else again? Maybe Portugal. On the South America, there Brazil that has massive Tokyo communities there. Oh, Tubaru found one guy that does translation, one person and no one else. Wow. Okay then. That guy is good then. That guy is really cultured. Okay, they need to get back to work. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, are we good now? Yeah, there was a power outage for a couple of seconds, dang it. But yeah, fortunately it was only a couple of seconds. But of course, the rotor being down for a couple of seconds need to be rebooted for a good amount of time before. Yeah, good thing I turned off the auto start, so it will not end immediately. So okay, I see someone familiar here again. Ashirito, welcome. Glad you can join us. Yeah, but apparently I won't be talking much because I'm still working. This is a working stream. So yeah, but yeah, feel free to share anything you know on the live chat. Probably what you know about superheroes or tokusatsu, or maybe you can share how your days went, how your weekend went, or how's how are today? Basically, how are you today then? How's it going? I hope you have a fantastic day, a wonderful day to to do activities. Okay. Yeah, I need to get back to work again. So, damn it, power outage. Almost make me rage quit for a couple seconds there. I need to tidy up the live chat again. Okay then. So yeah, it wasn't OBS. Yeah, it wasn't OBS fault. The power line is the one to blame here. Onore power line. You've also been around your city a bit now, looking at stores that sell Japanese and anime stuff. Okay. And you haven't seen a single store sell anything remotely tokusatsu related, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. My condolences. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. It must have been tough there. Wow. My goodness. Well, speaking of trivias, this is a sad one, but according to the recent screenshot from Gotchart, yeah, I'm aware of those. The legend riders, yeah, the old suits of old riders being reworn by legend apparently has faults and broken colors. Yeah, those suits have seen better days. I'm afraid. Be it the deteriorating, I don't know how to pronounce that, on the fabrics, the latex, the paint chipping, the discoloration. Oh my gosh, the discoloration are the worst. And the vice pointer was attached by a single or maybe a couple of clear tape. I kid you not, clear tape. Clear cello tape held the vice pointer on the feet. Yeah, the Hibiki's famous purple Majora color is now gone. Wow. Those suits. Unfortunately, yeah, those suits get. Yeah. The quality has been decreased exponentially. Maybe due to the storage, or maybe weather, some external factors. The blade helmets, yes, the blade helmets has yellowed. The clear part on the front of his helmet has yellowed. If they're diligent, it can be restored, you know, using some chemicals. Yeah, some. I believe the term of it now in retro gaming community is called vtuberid. So you can apply some chemicals, and then you can wrap them using plastic, using bags, basically zipper bags, or maybe just wrapping plastic. I don't know what is that thing called. Yeah, the wrapper, the wrapper that used in households. and then you can dry it under the sun, under UV. Yeah, it only the vtuberid only works under UV light, so you need to basically just air it maybe. No, why did I say air it? Bahasa Inggris jemur apa sih? Ya pokoknya dijemur itu, vtuberid itu dijemur, dibungkus kan dilapisin cairan vtuberid dulu, dibungkus plastik, terus dijemur di bawah sinar matahari, di bawah sinar UV. Tergantung sinar mataharinya, mungkin bisa sampai berhari-hari kalau mendung. Ya, it can be restored, you know, the yellow plastic can be restored if you can believe it. I used to do it, you know. I have some old vintage toys, yeah, that are colored white, and over the years it turned yellow. So you can apply some vtuberid chemicals. Yeah, you can wrap it on plastic and you can put it under the sun for a couple of days, and the white color will be restored. So how am I today, Ashirito? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing great. Yeah, basically I'm doing works. Yeah, weekdays are my work days, so yeah, I can only do, yeah, unfortunately I can only do dedicated streams on Saturday and Sunday, depending on the situation, because yesterday I didn't do any streams because I was touching grass. There is an event in my city that I need to attend. Yes, yesterday, complete with family, complete with my wife and my kid. Okay, Martin, gotta go to class. Okay, see you, Martin. Have fun with your class. Yeah, also the wedge widget on stream is broken. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, some of the chats cannot be appeared through the widget, so therefore you need to look for the live chat replays. Yeah, maybe you can watch the VOD streams again and you can see the live chat again. Yeah, because I turned on the live chat replays, because I know some of the streamers do not turn them on. Yeah, you cannot see the live chat again after the VODs, but in my case, in my streams, I turn them on. Yeah, it reminds you of the guild suit. Oh man, don't get me started on the Kamen Rider guild suit. Wow, yeah, I saw the picture and it was so heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, the latex part of the suit was, I don't know how to say it without, I cannot say it lightly. It was destroyed. Basically, it was destroyed. Really, it was destroyed. So that's why on Decade they used the Exit Guild suit, right? For the Agito episode, if I remember correctly. Okay, Tubaru said your city has food, so no tokusatsu birds isn't too bad. There's also simply Amazon Japan for buying, but the import prices break my heart. Yeah, same here. The import taxes are mad. It was madness. Yeah, the import tax, the import fees, and the shipping fee again. Oh my goodness, don't get me started on that. Recently, in my country, okay, this is a news. This is a recent news in my country. A toy reviewer in my country was sent a Robosen Megatron. I kid you not, a Robosen Megatron to be reviewed. It's a review product, okay? But the import taxes was more than 2 times of the actual prices. I kid you not. Because Robosen Megatron was cost like what $900, I think. Yeah, $900. The early bird price, because the actual retail price will be higher, and the import taxes for it cost almost $1,700, $1,700 in taxes. That's almost 2 times of the actual price. I kid you not. And that makes me mad, totally mad. Black's helmet going yellow could be justified in lore in Kenzaki becoming undead with his base from bleeding into his jack form. That's a little bit of that's a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, you can always add some lores to it. Yeah. Yeah, nice, Israel. So how your days went? Maybe you can share something that you experience on the live chat. Just get to the thing, just to get things working. Okay. You wonder how Koto with bigger budget could not saving old suits, but Suburaya with smaller budget can. Suburaya doesn't necessarily need smaller budgets. They still need higher budgets to recreate some of the old suits. You know, like the Ultraman powered suit. They are recreated. They're recreated from scratch, if I remember correctly. Because of course, the original 1990s suits will be, I don't know, unusable now because the proportion and the detail are quite different. The old and the new suits, the details are quite different. As for the Ultraman grade, I'm not really sure it is the same suit as the 1990s one, because Ultraman grade has a different type of suit, you know. He using spandex, not the latex one. And of course the anime ultras one that can get that have new suits now, like Jonia's and the Ultra Force, you know, the Ultraman USA, Chuck, Scott, and Ultra Woman Beth. I believe those are newly made. Yeah, the Robosen Fiasco. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, the Robosen Megatron. Yeah, gimana ya, bikin malu aja gitu. Kita kan mau go internasional gitu, tapi begitu dikirimin barang review malah dipalakin, tahu nggak? Parah loh. Dan malakinnya harga bendanya 2 kali lipat, kan kurang ajar. Sorry if I say that. Okay. Well, I said that, and then my neighbors, if you can believe, no, I'm not. Okay, sorry, I need to retract that. Noah and Tiga suit is still pristine, at least from what you have seen. Noah maybe, yeah, Noah maybe, because the Noah suit isn't used very often. Yeah, it is only used on events, or maybe, yeah, like in this case, in Ultra Galaxy Fight. But Tiga, I believe, I don't know if it is the different suit, or maybe with different suit actors, because the proportion was quite different. I believe it's the suit actors problem. Oh yeah, okay, I need to get back to work, I'm sorry. I believe it is only the... Yeah, I'm kidding. I only type a couple of words and then get distracted by things, you know, like the blackout earlier, the power outage for a couple seconds earlier. Yeah, that startled me a bit. Okay, then I need to get back to work. Okay. Yeah, because to be honest, I really like to stream every day, you know. Need to grind those public watch, you know. If I saw the stats on my studio, and then wow, a 30-ish, almost 40 public watch hours from 3,000. Wow, that's still a long way to go, man. especially for an independent VTubers like me. Yeah, I recently hit 100 subscribers, but yeah, there is still a long way to go. Then, if I need to monetize my channel, I need to have at least 500 subscribers. So yeah. So yeah, need help from you guys. Maybe you can recommend me to your friends or maybe your relatives. Yeah, because there's a new VTuber in town, and he's quite different. Because he is a Super Sentai styled hero virtual YouTuber, not the usual anime guy or girl stuff. But yeah, being the formerly known as red-winged hero, now is trying to be a virtual YouTuber instead. So there you go then. The perils of multitasking indeed. Falco! Kuroshi, welcome. Glad you can join us. Once again, I'm a Super Sentai style virtual YouTuber. The name is Falco, also known as Red Wing Hero. Now I was trying to be a virtual YouTuber instead, but now I'm currently working on a report while streaming. So I got this idea. From my old friend Gold Guardian, and wow, it was brilliant. you can just stream while you're working. get to the public watch hours added, you know. So Kuroshi, welcome. Glad you can join us. Yeah, feel free to share your experiences these couple of days, maybe how your weekend went. Did you go somewhere, or did you enjoy some maybe movies, TV shows, probably games, maybe you went somewhere. Yeah, feel free to share it. So how's it going? I hope you have a fantastic day. Okay, need to read this very quickly. Uh, Yari, your first exposure to B Fighter was from Power Rangers Wild Force, the Forever Red episode. Yeah, I remember. That episode where they retcon as generals of Zeus Machine Empire. Yeah, that is hilarious. Yeah, apparently the heroes from the Metal Hero series was retcon as the villain. As the villain in Power Rangers. I do remember the episode. You even memorize their lines. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of the first exposure, I remember I watched the Big Bad Beetleborgs. Yeah, the another Saban series of tokusatsu adaptation. Yeah. I watched the Beetleborg first, and I thought, wow, this is really cool that America can make something like this. But turns out I was completely wrong, because turns out Beetleborg was the adaptation from Japanese Metal Hero series, Juko B Fighter. Yeah, why are we talking about B Fighter? Because recently I found the 1994 Bandai toys of Juko B Fighter, the B Commander, which is the morpher or the changing device, and the weapon, the input magnum, and they are still working. So I bought them with a relatively good price. Yeah, so I'm happy with I've got. So Kuroshi had a full haircut package today with spa and hair loss treatment and face care, and it's dirt cheap with 4 services. Wow, that is really nice service there. Yeah. Yeah, if you go to the barber shop, sorry, let me refresh that. If you go to the barber shop and has face care and spa treatment, that is a good bargain, I guess. Well, sometimes if I go to barber shop, I got the massage I think the massage package, I think. Yeah, they massage my head, my all the way to my neck and shoulders, and wow, it was very relaxing. I might go to a barber shop maybe in near future. Yeah, my hair's getting long. And yeah, I need to get my hair cut maybe for a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks later, maybe I will go to the barber shop near my home. Yeah, sure, it's a chain shop and there's a gentleman package. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by a gentleman package? Yeah, just let us know. Okay, I need to get back to work. Fun Ivan, glad you can join us. Another short live stream again, nice. Maybe you can, if you say so, but yeah, I can. Maybe after my work is done, maybe we can free talk again for some minutes more. Perhaps maybe we can play some short games. I don't know. Or just sharing your experiences for maybe today or yesterday on weekend. How's your weekend going? Yeah, you can share it on the live chat for the time being. Oh yeah, back to the gentleman package again. The naming is funny, gentleman package, royal gentleman or something, and the treatment they use. Wait, what? One of them uses gold mask. If I want a package like that, maybe I can have a gold face. Like a gold that old anime or old tokusatsu called Ogonbat. Do you know? Do you guys know Ogonbat? Or perhaps the English name, the Golden Bat. It was a very old show. Yeah, indeed. I haven't watched them, but I'm aware of it. Apparently, some findings suggest that the Golden Bat was the actual first ever superhero. Yeah, predates Superman and Batman. Because Golden Bat was, I don't know, was presented with the live slideshow type thing. What do you call it in Japanese? The live slideshow, the actual slideshow using pictures, using handheld pictures. You can scroll it like one by one, exchange through to one picture on the other with a box. I don't remember what it's called in the Japanese. Yeah, I call it I only call it live slideshow because it was before computers, right? Before PowerPoints. The actual slide. Sliding pictures. Yeah, it's Golden Bat if I remember correctly. Yeah. Ogonbato. Probably it's because of their Afureko practice. Oh, yeah. Oh, Afureko. Is that what it's called? The Afureko practice? But you found many Tokyo actors in Japanese sometimes seamlessly transition to become voice actors. Yeah, I think Madara's voice actor is formerly Denji Green or something. Interesting. I think in Toku terms, it also predates Ishinomori-san's Skullman, right? But it loses out to Messenger of Allah or God when it comes to airing date. Oh yeah. The messenger to Allah. Yeah. Oh no, messenger to Allah. Sorry. Yeah, messenger to God. Yeah, I think so. But this particular old Golden Bat wasn't aired on television. It was on slideshow, actual slide pictures, not from TV show. Yeah, after that it will. Yeah, after maybe Gecko Kamen or Messenger to God. Yeah, and then it was aired on TV. But I remember watch a video once about a certain findings. About the Golden Bat itself. Maybe I need to watch that video again. Afureko. Oh, Afureko. Oh, after recording, so you shortened it into Afureko. Okay, all right. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I need to get back to work. Okay, need to read this really quick again. Another trivia that Yari have. Sorry, need to rephrase that again. Another trivia that Yari can share is that there's an original Power Ranger series that isn't a derivative of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers called the Hyperforce. Yeah, I love it. I love how the suit design looks on the Hyperforce, and sorry, and was originally slated to be a spin-off or sequel to Time Force through Dungeons and Dragon like session. Yeah, apparently Power Rangers Hyperforce was a tabletop game. Yeah, and I believe they live streamed it. Yeah, all those years ago, the actual tabletop gameplay. Yeah, it was quite different, quite unique and interesting. Then again, the Hyperforce itself made it into Boom Comics universe, if I remember correctly. You followed it first few episodes, and it stars Bulk, yeah, the actor of Bulk, as the Yellow Ranger. Yeah, and the red one, was portrayed by Yoshi Sudarso's brother. Yeah, the blue Ninja Steel was the Hyperforce Red. Yeah, the brother of Yoshi, I believe the name was Peter, right? Peter Sudarso. Yeah, Peter Sudarso, Yoshi's brother, was cast as Hyperforce Red, and then Yoshi Sudarso, of course, the blue Dino Charge Ranger, also guest as the Time Force Silver. Yeah, the additional member of Time Force. Yeah, it's nice to see something that isn't another Mighty Morphin Power Rangers again. Yeah, they really need to make an original series. Yeah, or it's about time that they need to create something original, right? Like original design, original Power Ranger story. Like Hyperforce can be made into series, you know, can be made into TV show. Why didn't they make it? Why aren't they doing that? Yeah, you know. Then again, money talks, right? They're using their own system, right? I believe so. Yeah. It is certainly not DND. Yeah, it's not really a pure DND, but they need, yeah, they also use the dice. Yeah, the dices to determine the story. Yeah, if I remember correctly. I'm not really familiar with tabletop game. Perhaps Gold Garden can elaborate. Yeah, where's Gold? He's not on the stream. Yeah. He is the one who excels at tabletop games and D&Ds. Yeah, he's very knowledgeable in that area. Yeah, probably it's too expensive compared to just buying, just using Toei. Yeah, I believe Gold is probably busy. Yeah, after seconds before my live streaming here, he shared a screenshot from Megaton Musashi. Yeah, he's been playing that for hours. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I really want him to enjoy his game. Yeah, he's currently, he's probably busy. Yeah, he's probably busy playing Megaton Musashi. And maybe something else, because recently dated 8:32 just now, he shared a screenshot of his gameplay. It's either Megaton Musashi or Monster Hunter right now. I'm pretty sure Megaton Musashi. He recently tweeted that he played for 18 hours straight. On Tabletop Tangent, there's a few Toku-inspired games. One that you have tried is Convictor Drive, and it's Kamen Rider inspired, and it's pretty cool. Wow, okay. I don't know about that. Yeah, maybe you can share to me later. That's interesting. I'd like to know more about that. Seriously. Yeah, he's been grinding on Shop Titans also, yeah. Gold being gold, yeah. Okay, I need to grind another type of grind again. Yeah, need to get back to work. I'm sorry for the keyboard voices, the keyboard sounds, because that's not a real mechanical keyboard sound. I only pulled it from YouTube since I don't have a mechanical keyboard yet. I keep asking myself, why people really need a mechanical keyboard, you know. But apparently now I have the answer. It can be great for ASMR sounds. Yeah, I just realized it now. Maybe mechanical keyboards are not so bad. Maybe I will buy one, but maybe after I can afford a new PC first. Yeah, currently I'm still using my trusty personal laptop. Alright, then you need to get back to work. Okay, reading again really quick. Okay. Oh, okay, wow. Convictor Drive, yeah, the tabletop tokusatsu inspired a Kamen Rider inspired tabletop game called Convictor Drive. Okay, the gimmick is that you're a hero on payroll to hidden like company on a Futo like special city. You transform or henshin by evoking a personal trauma, and when in combat you can do finishers if you want. Okay, nice. Convictor Drive. Okay. Meanwhile, here there's no tabletop games at all, even for major systems like the ND. Convictor Drive also have a gimmick that if you got reduced to 0 HP, you get to unleash a super Hisatsu and go out with a bang. Wow. Okay. A kamikaze, maybe. Alright, calm down. I already got my wallet out. Okay, that is really interesting. Convictor Drive. Okay, I need to look for those. You back them using during Kickstarter, but your thesis and real life business made you a ghost on that server eventually. Enjoyed a few sessions with them. Okay, wow, good to know about that. So wow, okay, good luck with your thesis, or maybe you have done your thesis. So Tubaru, you are trying to make a cosplay helmet. You've been thinking on doing Kamen Rider Ichigo, since it doesn't look too difficult to make. On the surface level, yes. But if you are a nitpicky person, maybe like I am, it tends to be quite hard, you know, to make that round surface. But maybe I'd like to ask you first, what kind of material will you be using for making the cosplay helmet? Because the standard method for it is using EVA foam. Yeah, it is a common, it's a popular material to work with, especially if you know what you're doing. You can make some complex design using only EVA foam if you are really expert to do it. Yeah, like the case in my country, there are so many talented costume makers using only EVA foam. I kid you not. Now your thesis isn't done yet. Okay, so in that case, good luck with your thesis, Yarimuchi. I hope you will get the best results. Personally, Yari always wanted to cosplay Degwin Zabi, since his costume is simple. But you need to collect money to hire a tailor to do it. Yeah, you have to order a commission with some costume makers. Yeah, there are a couple of types of costume makers, and one that's specially focused in fabrics. You know, the undersuit stuff, and some only focused on the prop making. In this case, using EVA foams and if you're expert enough, you can make it with resin, with 3D printers and resin stuff. Yeah, I really want to take a crack at it, but yeah, I don't really have any time. Yeah, I know have money and energy, but now I don't have any time. That's the sad thing about real life now. Yeah, now you have time, but you haven't. And no, let me rephrase that. Now you have some energy. Yeah, you have resources, you have money at last with your day job and stuff, but now I don't have any time. And if I want to order commission with some costume makers, it will get pricey, you know, it will get really pricey. If you really want to hack, like if you really want to have the very best results, yeah, the very best indeed. If you really want to stretch, no, let me rephrase that. If you want to maybe play around with your budget and thing, you want to make it with thin budget, yeah, you need to make it yourself. You need to learn how to make it yourself. Damn, you didn't have to make it this real. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to diminish your hopes, but in that case, I wish you a good luck, man. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want to learn how to make how to prop makings, then be my guest. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows if with some determination, with some patience. Yeah, I kid you not. You need some patience to do it. Because I used to prop making myself. Yeah. I'm very familiar with EVA foam. Yeah, I used to make some things with it. I made some helmets, but yeah, turns out it didn't. They didn't get finished in time. I used to have a full Kamen Rider Kuga costume, and I made it myself. Well, using some patterns with a friend, but yeah, I remember I coated the helmet and armor with some what do you call no drop in English? A waterproof latex based paint. Yeah, in order to seal all those pores. You know, EVA foam can get EVA foam consists of many pores, so you need to seal them first. 6 times, you know, six level of coating. Then you can spray your primary paint first, and then the color paint, and then you need to finish it with some, what is it, yeah, a clear coat. Yeah, you need to coat it again to maintain the colors, you know, in order not to cause it to discoloration, just like the case with Hibiki. Yeah, Hibiki suits get discoloration from time to time, degradation of the colors. Yes, because yeah, if you think about it, there's no such thing for a fabric coat, I think, to maintain that magenta color. Yeah, now the purple is gone. If you watch Kamen Rider God Chart yesterday's episode. So yeah, I used to do prop making, but yeah, it turns out I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't very good at it. You know, I can only make some basic things. But yeah, I'd like to take a crack at it. Maybe if I have enough time and maybe enough money, I really want to do 3D printing. You know, because I've bought some 3D models from you know, a 3D marketplace. I had some of them. I really need to experiment with them. Yeah. May we achieve our hopes and dreams. Yeah. You'll see what you can do. You've never done any before, but you'll try to have fun with it. Yeah, have fun with it, man. Yeah, it can be therapeutic, you know. In that case, maybe I can maybe I suggest you look for many tutorials online. There are so many tutorials for it now. Yeah, the cosplay communities are massive now, and the YouTubers are still many. Yeah, there are some tutorials that you can find about crafting, about prop making. You can look for that. Wish you best of luck on 3D printing. It is interesting, but the machine is quite expensive. Yes, between yes and no. Back then, maybe for maybe in 10 years ago, maybe that is really expensive. But now you can get a entry level 3D printer that costs around, I don't know, $100 to $150. Yeah, you can get a 3D printer that costs that much, but there is some limitation. The flatbed weren't really big. You can only print about 5 centimeters, 15 centimeters high and 15 centimeters wide. But yeah, you can afford a 3D printer like that, but you need to work around with some limitation. And of course, if you want to print a very huge scale prop, yeah, you need to invest a little bit more, or maybe a lot more. At least maybe $500, maybe $500 or $700 if I remember correctly. Yeah, I still need to look some affordable 3D printer. Yeah, I need to survey about those maybe in a while. Yeah, maybe after my financial situation get really steady and stabilized, and then I need to work around with that. Yeah, Hibiki is slowly turning into Zanki. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, it broke my heart, man. Come on. The state of the costume. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I said, yeah, you need to have some determination and patience. Yeah, skill is not enough. You really need some determination and patience in order to begin your journey in prop making. Yeah, I didn't mean to get your hopes down, but yeah, but I really wish you a very good luck if you want to start learning about and making prop making. Yeah. Yeah, there are some people I know that only recently begin learning about prop making, and then now they can they are established enough to open commission, you know. They sell their they have sold their skills, and the results that they make were really fantastic. Honestly, you dread the condition on second and third rider if what we seen on old primary riders are that bad. Yeah, like the example earlier, gills, right? The gills, basically the gill suit was destroyed. There's no sugarcoat it. There's no sugarcoat about the condition of the gill suit. It was destroyed, very much destroyed. And G3 can still stand. Yeah, I know, G3. And perhaps, oh yeah, another Agito. If I remember correctly, they remade another Agito for the for a quick spin-off. Yeah, all those years ago, right? The Kamen Sentai Goraida, if I remember correctly, right? I remember I read some trivia, and apparently they remade another Agito's helmet. If I remember correctly, yes. I need to look for it again, that info again. Hello Falco, hello Apollo 5788K. Welcome, glad you can join us. And once again, I'm Falco, also known as the Red Wing Hero. Now is trying to be a virtual YouTuber instead. Except now, I'm currently working. I'm currently working with a report about the meeting that I attended this morning through this afternoon, so not to be any time wasted, but yeah, I really want to grind some public watch hours through this. Yeah, I was inspired by Gold Guardian's working stream for these streams. And apparently this is a very good idea, and I can interact with you guys on the live chat. So yay. They also made many more another Agito helmets for Go Agito episode. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, basically slapping the another rider moniker to another Agito, which is not wrong. Yeah, it is like an inside joke, right? So how the another Agitos would look like on Go? Yeah, apparently just use the another Agito from Kamen Rider Agito, right? In order to save money. Because they didn't need to design a whole new aesthetic for another Agito. Just slap the name Agito and then the year that he was in. So pretty much done. It's another Agito for Go. Okay, need to type some report more, so I need to mute myself for another bit so you can share some many great things again. So this has been fun, really. My back. Ugh. Okay, my work is kind of done. Okay, what did I miss? Well, welcome back, me. Okay. Wow, there are some many things to to be read here. Okay, let's start with the continuation of the another Agito that we just discussed. SIC. Okay, I need to share with you some interesting bit about SIC. We have seen many figures of SIC, are we not? But do you know what do you know a certain type of tokusatsu that started the SIC line? Like, what is the first SIC? What was the very first SIC? So apparently, there was a movie called Hakaider, the Mechanical Violator. So it was the reimagining of the Hakaider from the Jinzo Ningen Kikaida. Yeah, and then apparently Hakaider was the one who started the SIC brand. Yeah, the SIC sub-brand of figures. Yeah, the Super Imaginative Chogokin. Yeah, so SIC consists of the reimagining of many classic superheroes from the past, especially from the Ishinomori Sensei's eras. So Hakaider was the one who started the brand. Yeah, that is one interesting tidbit. Okay, this is about more about the some tokusatsu shows even get approved for children because sometimes you ask yourself if some of the very serious scenes are okay for children. Okay, there is an incident about that. An example for that was Kamen Rider Ghost. Do you remember Kamen Rider Ghost was forced to fight like an actual ghost? You know, like the floaty stuff during his debut on Kamen Rider Drive movie. Apparently, parents complained that. I kid you not, parents complained about that, about Ghost, about Takeru Henshin into Kamen Rider Ghost doing a ghost type movement, you know, like a floaty like sort of a dead man gesture, you know. So parents was concerned and complained about that. So the final product for Kamen Rider Ghost was the actual ones that we got. You know, what a mess, really mess of a show. Yeah, that was the example that I could think of about Kamen Rider Ghost. Yeah, apparently, yeah, parents can determine some things like that. But interestingly, when Jetman aired, the many majority of the viewers are from mothers. You know, because of the love triangle drama that was depicted on Jetoman. So this is really tricky. This is really tricky how to impress parents, you know. Yeah, that is really a consideration, you know, to get approved the show that approved for children. Yeah, you need to be careful about some things. Yeah, you know, make sure don't have any nudity or gore. But the plot of Don Brothers can get questionable sometimes, you know, with the mental health situation, with PTSD sort of thing, and the love triangle also. Inoue being Inoue. But I think the only safe the really safe tokusatsu shows that currently aired for now is actually Ultraman. Yeah, Urutoraman. And you can watch it together with your family. and it is currently aired on YouTube. Yeah, we can watch Ultraman so easily. Just watch on the official Suburaya Ultraman YouTube channel. You can watch it every week. It's different than you know, the toei side of things, you know, Kamen Rider and Sentai. They can release it on the web, on streaming services, but they were region locked. Still now, I guess they are region locked. So for the first couple of episodes of Boom Boom Ja, I actually watched it on YouTube, but using VPN. Because I really want to show my son, because my son likes vehicles, like cars, you know, because you know, Boom Boom Ja has heavily car motif, so I think that my son going to be like it. But you know, it's really hard to watch Boom Boom Ja, you know, without getting region locked. You need to set up VPN every week. It was tiresome. Okay, you like that you talk about build, because it's exactly what a hidden depth toku can be, despite the moniker of it being the children's show. Yeah, I was surprised by Kamen Rider's build storytelling. I was surprised. I was mind blown. I think that was the first time that I really enjoy watching the Heisei Rider, the second phase of Heisei Rider. In fact, I can say that builds writing was the best among the Heisei Rider phase 2 era. Because I have a I watched build, yeah, I watched Kamen Rider build all those years ago. I kept reminiscing about how the story was told during the Heisei Rider first phase era. It was that good. Yeah, I really enjoyed build. Because yeah, the writer, I believe the main writer was worked on Crow Zero, and Crow Zero was a very complex movie or drama. I completely forgot. But yeah, like build story was really good. The writing's really good, and the cast, no slouch either. The cast, the actress, and the actor and the actress were very experienced, because before they were casted in Kamen Rider, they were experienced in drama shows. So their acting skills and their chemistry was perfect. It's really good. It was really good. And then what else can we read? Okay, Falco might have a different take on this. Sorry for the long ass comments. Yeah, I'm still very hard for choosing what type of material that I can show to my son, because I really want to make sure that there was no heavily violence in it. So therefore Ultraman was my best bet. Yeah, maybe it still is. Yeah, Ultraman is my best bet to show to my son, and he really enjoys it. Yeah, he really enjoys it every week. Back when Blazer aired, wow, he was all over the place. He was impressed with the action, and he can get very active, jumping back and forth to make punch and kick gestures. Yeah, he really likes it. Yeah, my son really likes Blazer, and I really do hope that Ultraman arc may be good. But we'll see. I really I'm looking forward to watching Ultraman arc. Yeah. For Ultraman, the lighter one is Cosmos. Yes, Cosmos is a very kind-hearted Ultraman to start. Yeah, that is a really great way to start with your kid, especially maybe with babies and toddlers. You know, you want to impress them with giant beings and giant monsters. but not with but not with violent ways. Yeah, you know, the Cosmos was really a kind-hearted Ultraman. He can solve many things without violence. Yeah, Cosmos is great ways to start. As for TDG, the most complex one between TDG is Gaia. Gaia was the more complex shows, heavily inspired by science fictions. The science fiction aspects was really heavy in Ultraman Gaia, and the production design followed suit. I cannot fathom how great the production design that Ultraman Gaia has. So until this day, nothing can top Ultraman Gaia, as far as I'm concerned. And apparently, when Taguchi was presented a pitch about an Ultraman show before pre-production of Blazer, Taguchi-san said, if you want me to make a new generation Ultraman Gaia, then I have to reject it. But thankfully, fortunately, it's not about new generation Ultraman Gaia, because nothing can top Ultraman Gaia. Yeah, as I said earlier, Hakaider was the one who started the SIC brand. Yeah, the reimagining of the classic Ishinomori Sensei's works. Yeah. Okay. You think Amazon from Showa back then got protested for being too violent? Yeah, Amazon for that time was really violent, really bloody, and I do mean bloody. There was speaking of Forze, they made a bonus feature on the Blu-ray or DVD, if I'm not mistaken. They were making a quiz show about Kamen Riders, and when the episode of Amazon was how to phrase it, when the quiz was about Amazon and they need to watch a VTR of it, they showed an episode where Amazon was attacked by Yamaarashi, a hedgehog kaijin. Yeah, he was struck by those needles, and therefore there was a scene Amazon drenched in blood. Yeah, it was really violent for its time, you know, in 70s or 80s. I don't remember. New generation Gaia probably require Hollywood tier budget. Yes, I do agree about that. Yeah, and Build Writer isn't even a toku writer. Yeah, that's what I've been told you. He worked on Cross Zero. Yeah, you know, a drama, Cross Zero. So a fact that a drama writer working on a tokusatsu show really makes a difference. And I can say this: if your story is good, or maybe excellent even, and your cast and the characters are relatable, interesting, the merchandise will sell itself. Case in points, Build, okay, and case in point in Ultraman, Ultraman Zetto. Ultraman Z was criticized at first during the trailer. Do you remember Ultraman Z, right? The first response for Ultraman Z was, oh, not again, not Ultra Vision, not the Ultra Vision again. Now with 3 medals, now he has to do fusion with 3 Ultraman. Oh. And then what happened? You watch Ultraman Z, episode by episode, every week. You were hooked, right? By the story, by the production, by the cast. The characters was relatable. The characters were really relatable to us. The merchandise sold themselves. Remember the Sebunga Sofubi was sold out by the time Ultraman Z was aired. Sebunga Sofubi was always sold out every week. Every time you go to the store, you cannot find Sebunga. It was that good. And apparently they still make Ultraman Z toys to this day. Even when the SCLA, the Bandai China, that hold the license for the Ultraman to make the toys, Ultraman Z still there, still getting made, the new toys. Still, Ultraman Z still getting new toys, with brand new lines, with brand new waves. So if the story was excellent, the characters were relatable to us at the audience heart, the merchandise, the toys will sell itself. Yeah, 7Ga and Z was based. I very much agree. I couldn't agree more. The last time Ultraman went dark, it got it got beaten by Gundam Seed. Nexus, yes. Ultraman Nexus, yeah. Nexus was very troubled at the start. At first, it was a really dark story. It was a really dark Ultraman story series, yeah. Therefore, Nexus was aired on midnight. If I remember correctly, Nexus was aired at night. No kids. No, you can imagine. Why would any kids to watch Ultraman at night? It's not a toku adult show like. It's not an adult toku show like Garo, for instance. Garo makes sense. Garo made sense if it aired by midnight. Not for Ultraman, right? Yeah. I forgot. Sorry. Forgive me if I'm too excited for for discussing things like this. Yeah, Shin Kamen Rider also, because Shin Kamen Rider was not intended for. It's not really intended for TV show. It was a direct to video. Yeah, it was only on cassette, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was never intended for a broader audience. It is an adult tokusatsu movie. Yeah, Shin Kamen Rider. But which Shin Kamen Rider are we talking about? It is the 1992 or perhaps the Hideaki Anno one. But by judging your comment, Tubaru, I believe it was the 1992. Yeah, the one that got really violent with the creepy atmosphere and very convincing special effects. I remember I watched a clip of Shin Kamen Rider I believe in my intermediate school, I guess. I think I was 13 or 14 at the time, and I was really scared. I was really scared of the transformation sequence of Shin Kamen Rider. You know, with the eyes bulging out and yeah, the skin pulled out and some teeth happening. And then the fight was really violent. I often ask myself back then, is this Kamen Rider? What? A Kamen Rider type. A Kamen Rider type being just mold cloth, an ordinary human being until pulp, until shredded clothes with some claw marks, bloody as hell. Oh my goodness, Shin Kamen Rider was really violent. Oh, the unknown one. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, the unknown one. Okay, so be careful. Yeah, be careful then. Yeah, not the Shin Kamen Rider Prologue. Yeah. The correct title of it was Shin Kamen Rider Prologue. Yeah. Not the so yeah, thankfully you show, but it's still messed up, Shin Kamen Rider by Hideaki Anno. Wow. I have a mixed feeling about that movie. All right, I really want to like it, but at the same time, trouble pre-production things and some incident on the production set. Yeah, I was disappointed with the action. I was really disappointed with the action. In fact, I can only say, okay, I can say this. Kamen Rider the First has greater action than Shin Kamen Rider. Yeah, unpopular opinion for me. Okay, I enjoy the action in Kamen Rider the First more than Shin Kamen Rider. Yeah, I was let down. I was let down with the action. Come on, how can you see on the dark tunnel? So I cannot tell who's which of which, especially with the same faces and all. You know, the Shoku Riders. Yeah, that was really bizarre. That fight scene on the tunnel was really bizarre. Even with the help of the soundtrack, you know. Wow, okay. That made me clap for a bit, you know, applause. There was applause. There was a little bit applause when that happened, when the Ichigo and Nigo doing the classic pose and then accompanied by the classic BGM thing. Yeah, like Ikuzo Ichimonji, that scene. Okay, and then okay. Honestly, you prefer Black Sun compared to Anno Shin if we compare recent non-TV riders. Yeah, Black Sun was the more decent one, I guess, but I still have some problems with it. Mainly the pace. I think the pace of the story needs a little bit work, needs some work, right? In Black Sun, there was a thing that you need some urgency. Yeah, you have a ticking clock. But you're riding motorcycle but you ride the Vital Hopper and the Road Sector with what, 20 kilometers an hour? Yeah, that was my nitpick about it. Yeah. You haven't watched the first yet, so you can judge it. The only thing you can say is that you like the suit. Of course, the first impression will be the suit design. The suit design on Kamen Rider the First was fantastic. I still like it to this day. The suit was, wow, the suit design was timeless. Yeah, no matter how long, no matter you've seen it recently or maybe you've seen it for the longest time, you still will get impressed with the suit. And the action was really great. The action evoked not the evoke, like the reminiscent from the Showa era with the riggings and stuff. So many jumps, and they do jump, and they did jump with trampolines and rigging and stuff. So it was reminiscent to the Showa era action. Whenever something whenever they do the action with the bikes and the action choreograph, the choreograph was, wow, really fantastic. I do recommend Kamen Rider the First, but maybe don't think about too much of the subplot. Okay, the subplot was romance. because Kamen Rider the First was inspired by, I kid you not, Winter Sonata. Yeah, the producer admitted that the first story was inspired by Winter Sonata drama. But if you can get it aside, if you want to watch, if you want to enjoy the action, be my guest. Kamen Rider the First was that good. I still like it. Honestly, Nexus might be better if being created now as an exclusive YouTube show or something that Tsuburaya use as their version of the TFC. I kind of agree with that one. Nexus was too ahead of its time. Yeah, Nexus was too ahead of its time. Yeah, if it can be made now, maybe it can be good. You like that Black Sun's protest scenes and the whole Zenkaiju evokes the rarely seen socialist protest in Japanese history. Yeah, the Black Sun story was really heavy, really dark. Many social commentary about that. Yeah, about politics and stuff. Yeah, Shirakura-san's the producer. I believe he once told media that he was inspired by The Dark Knight. Yeah, he really wanted to do a Kamen Rider shows with the vibe of Christopher Nolan movie. Therefore, The Dark Knight. I can see the influence. I can really see the influence. But apparently, I still have problems with the pacing. Yeah, 10 episode was too short. Yeah. Yeah, I believe Black Sun only had 10 episodes. Yeah. I don't necessarily say it was too short, but how do I put this? Sometimes the story can be dragging even for a 10 episode in some areas. Yeah, not too long about that, but there are some things that need to be resolved in like more than 2 episodes, I think, especially with the ending. The last episode was just sort of there, you know, just not a really satisfying ending, and a cliff hanging ending with that. Okay, enough about rant. Wow. I can't believe that we've been ranting about some things about tokusatsu shows. Well, certainly a step up from the Kamen Rider but more gore story of Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's, I believe, like only emphasize of the gore aspect. I remember I watched the season 2, right? I remember watching Amazon season 2, especially with the brain juice thing. Oh my goodness, I almost throwed up watching that. When the Amazon sucked the brains of a person through an ear, and then get interrupted, and they showed the spilled brain juice out of the ear. Oh, I almost throwed up from that scene. Yeah. Oh, Oranim, glad you can join us. Yeah, we were talking about some aspects of adult tokusatsu shows. Yeah. Yeah, to think someone asks you to try black, you regret it. So glad you tried Denoi instead. Yeah, but yeah, okay. Welcome, Oranim. So we were talking about some nitpicks, some rants about Kamen Rider shows that we watch from all these years ago. And then you came with I think the worst time. Yeah, there's one disturbing scene from Kamen Rider Amazons. Particularly, especially season 2, yeah, specifically season 2. But I don't remember which episode is that. I believe it's the second or the third. I believe it's the early episodes of season 2, if I remember correctly. That scene is still imprinted in my brain. Amazon's experience. Still mad that you cannot watch Amazon. Yes, and yes. I remember I was looking for the Amazons again, because apparently on certain areas or maybe certain regions they change it into Amazon Riders, not Kamen Rider Amazons. So you need to type Amazon Riders. And it is getting bizarre when it is translated into Indonesia, into bahasa Indonesia. Jadi pengendara Amazon. Amazon Riders, pengendara Amazons. You remember, right? You remember, right, Yari? Ah, yeah. And then they retracted, so you cannot find Amazon Riders anymore on Amazon. There's only, I think, the only Kamen Rider shows left are Shin Kamen Rider by Hideaki Anno, of course, and Black Sun. Yeah, you can still watch it on Amazon Prime, but only time will tell until they retracted those again. Yeah, so we have we have Amazon's Kamen Rider with gore, Black Sun's Kamen Rider with social commentary. Now we need Kamen Rider with Yari, please. I cannot say that word. I really want this to be a family friendly channel. But have you seen Kamen Rider Vice the 20th anniversary movie? What you wish for, it's already there. What you wish for a Kamen Rider is there, but not with humans. that particular scene is, I believe, I think the safe word will be mating, I suppose. Nothing, but not with humans, but with orphanox. Yeah, you have to see it. You have to see Vice the 20th anniversary movie. There is that one scene that you wish for, but not with humans. Yaris from Toyota, stay down. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Wow, there's a really bizarre one. Okay, I really want to share some. Okay, I need to turn off the keyboard sound first since I finished my work. Well, I don't have any response from my colleague if it needs a revision or not. So yeah, okay. So okay, here we go. Recently, I learned about a bizarre fact about a certain song in Kamen Rider history. Okay, we need to go way back to Kamen Rider ZO. Okay, so here we go. So if you remember watching Kamen Rider ZO, there were two songs that were featured in that movie, you know, in order to progress the story, right? The first song was titled Hohoemi no Yukue, you know, when the scenes about the music box that the who's the kid, who's the name of the kid again? Hiroshi. When the main character, you know, the protagonist, the Hiroshi, has possession of a music box by his father. That song was the one. I need to rephrase that. Ya, intinya satu lagu itu yang ada di musik boxnya punyanya si Hiroshi lah kan, begitu dibuka yang na 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 na, yang begitu deh. That is the song Hohoemi no Yukue, the first song. I believe it can be considered as an insert song because it is featured in the middle of the movie. And it is featured heavily on the soundtrack also, on the BGMs also. Okay, so the second song that was featured on Kamen Rider ZO was called Aiga Tomaranai, featured on the ending, the so-called ending, and maybe the so-called opening theme of Kamen Rider ZO, but featured on the ending. Ashita o saegiru karasu no kabe wo ima. That one. Yeah, so there were two songs, okay, in Kamen Rider ZO, yeah. But did you know there was meant to be a third song for Kamen Rider ZO that was supposed to be featured on the movie? A third one. Yeah. Okay, we need to go way back again. Kamen Rider ZO was meant to be a 20th anniversary movie. Yeah, it was a 20th anniversary event. Therefore the name was ZOO because it is a portmanteau of 20. You know, the two that can be reworked as Z. So therefore his name was ZOO because it was a portmanteau from 20, the number 20. Okay, so there was a third song intended to be used by the... Yeah, you don't think you were even alive back then? Yeah, I wasn't also. I was born maybe sometime after that. I don't know. If I told you what year I was born, yeah, I was doxing. I'm kind of doxing myself. Okay, so here it is. There was a third song intended to be used by the band that sing those songs. You know, the first and the second song, the ZO theme. Yeah, ZO S20 and Forza S40. Yeah. Since Kamen Rider ZOO was a 20th anniversary event, there was a song called Rider Forever. I believe the song was featured on a radio once, so that can be considered a lost media. Yeah, a third song called Rider Forever for Kamen Rider ZOO, but it was unused. It went unused. So to this day, I couldn't find anything, any remnants of that song. You know, maybe one person can get hold of one recording of one particular radio show. I don't know. It was featured only once on radio, so therefore it can be considered as lost media. I couldn't find it anymore about that. But then, not even featured on like official soundtrack CDs. No. I looked into it and I downloaded the pirated version. And nowadays, you can find Kamen Rider ZOO soundtrack on Spotify and YouTube Music. You can look for it. There was no song called Rider Forever on the album, on the official soundtrack. Does Toei possibly have a copy? I don't know. I didn't know any more about that. But there is a but. Okay, there is really a but. That song was not wasted. Apparently, the lyric was reworked. And okay, let me refresh that. Okay, if we talk about Rider Forever, we will talk about... Hang on. Okay, let me repeat it again. Okay, if we talk about this particular song, Riders Forever, we will be talking about Yoshiyuki Tomino. You know, the Gundam fame. You know, the Gundam creator. So why does it have to do with Gundam? Apparently, that particular song, that Rider Forever, was I believe Tomino likes it. Yoshiyuki Tomino aware of that song and requested to be reworked as a Gundam song. I kid you not. Yeah, apparently the song, the Rider Forever song, was reworked into a Gundam song. Yes, Yari, it is the Winners Forever song from Mobile Suit Victory Gundam. Yes. Yes and yes. And I only know it recently by reading some wiki and another trivia about Itokube in Indonesia. I was surprised by that fact. I was really surprised. Well, I don't know. Apparently, Tomino likes it, and therefore he needed to some requests about some reworking stuff because it is wasted, right? It is a very good song. Venus Forever was a very good song, and I really like it. And in some areas that I'm hearing, you know, like instrument wise and lyric wise, if it is a rider song, I believe it. I believe it that Venus Forever wants a rider song. Like some part with what's that part again on the chorus? Venus forever tatakai tsuzukeru. Tatakai tsuzukeru. Isn't that like rider like lyric, you know? Fight Suzukeru. What does that mean, Suzukeru? Menggunakan to continue fighting. Tatakai tsuzukeru. Isn't that what Riders is all about? Now I believe that Venus Forever is once a Rider song. Yeah, there you go, Yari. The singer for Kamen Rider ZTO and Victory Gundam, the same band, Infix. Infix was the one who arranged that song. Yeah, Victory Gundam's ending song is titled Venus Forever. Yeah, and the band was the same band as the one who sang Kamen Rider ZTO. Yeah, the more you know. And this is one of my mind-blowing discovery in recent years. Oh yeah. Where are my eyes? Bloop. I think I accidentally okay. I think I accidentally press a hotkey. You guess serious talk requires no eyes. Probably for dramatic effect, right? It was a heated discussion. Yeah, still I cannot believe how mind blown was I. Eyes got blown out by Pax. Okay, that is one good find. So maybe so that is what I really expect for finding this trivia or undiscovered facts, you know. Like for instance, I do believe I already mentioned that Gingaman in pre-production phase was called Gaurenja at some point. Yeah, so before it was called Gingaman, it was Gaurenja. But by the time they're in production, there's an anime called Gogaigar, so they don't want to share the competition. So they change it into Gingaman, and then years later, they finally use the name Gaurenja. That kind of thing. Yeah, I really like that sort of I like that kind of trivia. So I really want to find some many more undiscovered facts and truth about our so-called children's show. Yeah, these are really deep than I expected. So if I can show you maybe in maybe on future streams or maybe handcan streams, I can show you some of my collection books. Yeah, my book collection of hypermooks and Detail of Heroes. Well, not all of them, you know. I only find one book of Detail of Heroes, and it was Gaban. Sorry, need to drink first. I was getting really excited. You bet Boom Boom Ja was called Bang Bang Jar, but got changed because Bang Braven. Bang Braven. There's a funny thing, okay? There was a one leak in Ultraman, okay? In Ultraman before Blazer, okay? Before Ultraman Blazer, I believe it was called Ultraman Gazer at some point, and then they changed it into Blazer because Toei already named the Kamen Rider Gazer, probably. I don't know if it's the leak, it is the true leak or maybe not. It is the true fact or not. Ultraman, yeah, at some point there was a trademark leaked called Ultraman Gazer. And then after that, it was called Ultraman Blazer. I don't know. Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Children's shows really aren't as deep as they used to, especially in the West. Probably right. Maybe nowadays, right? Children's shows can be deep, you know. Case in point, Avatar: The Last Airbender. In fact, Mark Hamill, the voice actor of Ozai, told that Avatar: The Last Airbender was too smart for its time. And Mark Hamill, in a certain villain kind of way, expected to be cancelled soon. But no, they endured for 3 seasons. Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It is surprisingly, it was a very clever show about wars and some, yeah, friendships, but of course hardship, loss, betrayal, all there. Yeah, Avatar was deep. Telling eyes stop showing death. What do you mean by that? This is the first time I heard about it. At least there's a lot of variety and genres, but if it's always the same kind of genre, or maybe the animated shows of the recent days, you know, I remember I hate Teen Titans Go after the brilliant original Teen Titans anime TV shows, yeah, that spans 5 seasons. Because it had Robin in it, of course. Any Batman related, I really want to watch that. And Teen Titans was really good, brilliant good. And then came Teen Titans Go. Basically, what Yari says is that the West is more about telling a message than having death. Yeah, probably right. Aesop is a trope saying of lessons that is kept told, kayak gitu ya, kayak seperti pelajaran hidup tapi penyampaiannya menggurui. Oh gitu ya. Wow, that is the first time I heard about that. Great to know, Yari. Maybe you can be, I believe you are a suitable person to be a moderator on this channel. But who knows? Yeah, you have been really informative, and you have been really the first. You have been the first ones who came to my stream occasionally, but most of the time, yeah. I really thank you for your dates and your informations, your support. Wow, and not to just Yari. Tubaru also has some really good insights. Oranim, yeah, anyone who come to my live chat, yeah, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. Sorry. Tubaru, you haven't really watched any children's shows in recent years, well, except tokusatsu and the likes. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. As much as I love Cartoon Networks, but I don't really like the shows that currently aired in recent years. Yeah, I sometimes watch it on Hotel. If I really want to watch it, I watched it. But if not, if I don't like it, yeah, I change it to another channel. You're too horny and unhinged to properly moderate people, but you have been doing a good job, Yari. Well, except that one comment earlier about one certain aspect that you want to see in Kamen Rider. But I think you will do a very good job at least. But we need to have some discussion later, because I keep wondering, I need to have a dedicated moderator on this channel. Yeah, Gold is not always around, right? Like tonight he's not around, he's probably busy doing something else. Even though I made him a moderator on this channel, but yeah, he wasn't around. Yeah, I really need one of you from my live chat. Actually, the one thing you saw was Lego Monkey Kid, which could be surprisingly serious despite its silliness. Is that a entire new show, or maybe a spin-off of Ninjago? That is the first time I heard about it. Lego Monkey Kid. It helped that the animation is really nice. Maybe I'll look into it. Lego Monkey Kid. Okay. All right, I need to check that out. Are you childish for turning off the TV the moment something bad happens to the main characters? Well, it means you invested in those characters, maybe. Therefore, you have a deep attachment to the characters, and then something bad happens that you're in kind of denial. Because sometimes I felt like that sometimes, but not that much really. But I remember watching what? To be honest, I forgot. New as in a few years old. Yeah, I need to check that out. Lego Monkey Kid, yeah. Because it really feels like your mentality for TV show is stuck to when you were a child. Well, that's how we're still watching tokusatsu shows, right? We are still have deep connections with tokusatsu shows, especially when we watch it as a kid. You like the idea, you like the concept, and of course, it stays with you. Once you love something, it stays with you. What I've been doing for a couple of years, right, until now. Even my virtual YouTuber persona is a Sentai hero, right? whereas many virtual streamers or virtual YouTubers are just like anime guy entity or anime girl entity looking, like like the butler stuff, like Varin is a butler thing, and Lyra is kind of a being from the moon, and some are adopting succubus concept or devil concept, many things. And I'm still using a tokusatsu concept from my virtual YouTuber, so therefore it is because my deep attachment to the concept, the tokusatsu, because we all because I, maybe you, and we've grown up watching those tokusatsu shows, and it stays. It really stays, maybe until the end of time. Although maybe I haven't watched the recent shows, but there were still many shows in the past that I really need to watch, especially Metal Hero. I really want to dig deep in Metal Hero franchises, and some old Super Sentai as well, because the mecha designs in 90s to 2000 Super Sentais, especially the ones who were designed by Tsuyoshi Nonaka, if I believe the name. Tsuyoshi Nonaka. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, the one who designed many Bandai toys, especially the Super Sentai mechas. I really want to watch them. The one that was designed by Tsuyoshi Nonaka, the mecha design. Yeah, particularly from Juranger, I think, from Juranger until Gao. Probably Abba, because I remember I watched Dino Thunder complete on TV, on local TV. I completed watching it until the last episode, but I haven't watched Abba Ranger until now. I will dug I will dug deeper into that. If you think about it, VTuber is tokusatsu because of special effect with broadcasts or show satsue. If you say it like that, then the live action superhero shows or movies on the state side on America, like Marvel and DC stuff, can be considered tokusatsu also, because they use special effects also. They use special filming. And the sci-fi like Star Trek and Star Wars can be considered a tokusatsu. Yeah, in fact, a special effect filming is basically tokusatsu. And apparently, yeah, vtuberid is also. In a way, despite you or maybe me not liking the writer, you watch Gits and 01 because you love the genre. I did have big hopes for 01 because the design production was really good. The suit design, the weapons, the merchandise and stuff was really cool. I'd like to have the toys, but then again, the writer again being the X8 writer handled the story, and then the COVID-19 happened that killed some of the I think the methods or maybe the production a little bit. A lot of unplanned changes. Yeah, 01 was unfortunately not really as memorable as I hoped, but the design was memorable. The suit design was memorable. There is no such ugly designs in 01 suits. I like 01's aesthetics, and yeah, I think the writer got a redemption in writing Gits. Yeah, Kamen Rider Gits was exceptionally what do you call it? Exceptionally praised. Yeah, if I'm using the correct phrase, Gits was really accepted by many people, and still now there are still many cosplays. There are so many Gits cosplays on events. Even yesterday when I go to the event, there are many. Wow, okay, Gits again. But Gits, yeah, I can admit that Gits was good. Even though I haven't watched some of the later episodes, probably I need to binge watch it again. It's basically Zoomer Kabuto. Yeah, the Ace, right? We entered the era of a cocky, overpower protagonist again, but not in a bad way. Yeah, but not in a bad way. Yeah, it's basically Zumura Kabuto. Yeah, it's Tendo Soji all over again. Okay, there's some deep questions by Oranim. Gits is a much heavier series than the likes of Den-O and Forza, of course. First impressions and the mental association with Power Ranger at the time threw me off. Especially with the kinds of power some riders have, it really got me all thinking about the scale of power versus humanity. Where does one's identity as a rider begins, and when does it overtake the human identity? That is a very deep question. Yeah, I might want to take a look at it again. In core concept, right, for Kamen Rider is using his powers intended for bad purposes, but he reject his own humanity in order to serve humanity. I believe that is the core premise of a Kamen Rider show. Yeah. Kamen Rider basically reject its own humanity in order to serve humanity. That dates back from Kamen Rider Ichigo, right? Kamen Rider Hongo Takeshi was operated by Shocker in order to serve their ranks, but he decided not to, right? Hongo Takeshi rejected his humanity in order to serve humanity. He became monster in order to fight monsters. Yeah. And Tubaru think the writer for Gits and 01 is now writing for the upcoming mobile game. Ah, the right comments, right? Yeah, Yuya Takahashi, if I remember correctly. Yuya Takahashi-san's was writing, is currently writing for the right comments video game. And yeah, sadly, like many Japanese released mobile game, they get region locked. Ha. It kind of lost between all the bling and hee-haw of the drivers, but yeah, it's why I just said. Yeah, the core concept of Kamen Rider is really deep, but it is now overshadowed with merchandises, with toys, with, yeah, you know, like the heebie-jeebies toys. Yeah, Kamen Rider is more toyetic than it ever had, right? It is more toyetic than ever. Because if it sells, and if it sells, why stops? If it sells, why stop? That won't stop you. You may not be able to read any Japanese, but you'll do your best. No, not stop in terms of us watching the Kamen Rider, but on the production level, yeah, like the Bandai side. If the toys really sell well, why not stop? Yeah, why stop what they're doing, right? Yeah, Kamen Rider is more toyetic than ever, but that's the current state that we're in. So yeah, we need some of the I believe, yeah, what is it again, like the reinvention or reimagining again, like Black Sun, like the first Black Sun, Amazons, the adult oriented ones, in order to balance that, in order to rediscover what the core concept of Kamen Rider is. I did have big hopes for Hideaki Anno sensei for Shin Kamen Rider. I did hope that he can find the core concept of Kamen Rider, but apparently not. Apparently that's what, maybe that's the most disappointing aspect that I can think about Shin Kamen Rider. If he could only like copy the scenes one by one, anybody can do it. But in order to rediscover what it meant to be a Kamen Rider, that is really hard. That is the hardest part. All right. So there's still a dream of mine, a perfect Kamen Rider shows. It has a great action, great choreograph, but with the great storytelling. Not just for the action's sake, maybe not for the violence sake, or maybe just gore with it like Amazons. No, it needs to be clever. It needs to be clever, the characters more interesting. In fact, we get it from Kamen Rider Build. If I just realized that, we get that core concept of Kamen Rider in Build. Yeah, I praise the characters also, but I praise with how clever the story is about what it means to be a weapon, right? What it means to have power, to have a weapon that derive from an extraterrestrial being, not just for experiment's sake, but in order to rediscover oneself. That question is I'm sorry. Okay, I need to drink it first. Sorry. Showa Riders don't have much form and the story is simple but deep enough. Yeah, that's what you call what? Aesop, right? Maybe it had filler episodes, but they teach like the basic things, you know, like it teach the basic things, like what the kids faces at a time, right? There's a one particular episode when a couple of kids want to reenact Kamen Rider by jumping off the fence or gate or something, the stone gate, I don't know what it's called, the stone wall, and they were caught by Hongo Takeshi and Kazuya Taki. Like like whoa, what do you want to like hey kids, why are you trying to jump from the stone wall? And the kids probably said, because we want to do rider kick, they're awesome. Yeah, there is a one episode of that, I kid you not, there is an actual episode of that. I need to look into it, which episode is that. I believe it is between 50 or 60, episode 50 or 60 or through 70, I forgot. Okay, let's see about spirits. Okay, that question is explored in Spirits. Even before Kamen Rider become godlike nowadays, that fear has existed since the Showa era. Spirits. I cannot praise many much more appreciation for Kamen Rider Spirits. It was really good. I have the comics, by the way. I have the localized of it. The 16 Takobon volumes. I still have it. I still have them, all 16 of them, because for some reason the local publisher probably didn't have any more the license anymore, or perhaps due to the fact that Spirits changed from one publisher to another in the Japanese side, and they rebranded into Shin Kamen Rider Spirits. I didn't really know the exact detail of it, but it is really disappointing that I cannot read the continuation of Kamen Rider Spirits. Yeah, plus Kenichi Muraeda's art on Spirits is greatest of all time. I really agree. In fact, another fun fact for you. I learned how to draw Kamen Rider from that comic. All those years ago, back when I was in high school, I discovered, well, this is a Kamen Rider comic, and wow. So that was the first time that I learned about Showa Riders. Yeah, the Showa Riders, I got it. I learned the existence of Showa Riders from the comics, from the Spirit comics, and of course with the help of internet. That was the age, I believe, the age when finally there were some affordable ISP, you know, affordable broadband internet that can be installed on houses. And at last we have those. And of course, the first thing that I need to look for, of course, some superheroes. A good Kamen Rider has the drama blend of Inoue and Sanjo and Muto. Yeah, Daburu, Oz, and Bill. Daburu was a really neat show about a Kamen Rider that is also a detective. So it is a detective Kamen Rider story. Yeah. Therefore, Double is massive. I believe until now is massive. Yeah, so much so that there is a continuation of that Kamen Rider Double story into comic books, yeah, into mangas, and then was adapted into anime again, and not again, and adapted into anime, yeah, you know, Futo Tante, yeah? Futo PI, Futo Private Investigation, Private Investigator, Futo Tante, Futo PI. and then eventually adapted into a live action show. But not the TV series in a sense, but live stage show. So the circle gets, like, the circle is complete again. What started as a live action show is eventually back into a live stage show. There's a many jokes about, oh, it will be really neat if Futo Tante or Futo PI adapted into a live action show. But apparently it has. It had, in the form of Kamen Rider Double. Yeah, it was a recurring joke at the time, but I believe still now. Yeah, Kamen Rider Spirits is basically retelling an expansion of Kamen Rider Zeto Cross, a 10th anniversary movie of... No. It's not the... No. I need to correct this. Z-Cross wasn't an anniversary Kamen Rider. He is the 10th rider, but he's not the 10th anniversary rider. Yeah, I really do want to correct that. It explored what the show riders do after their evil organizations fail. Yeah. So in Revelation, Badan, the evil organization from Kamen Rider Zeto Cross, was the one that controlled all the previous evil organizations. Started with Shocker to Gale Shocker, all the way to Dogma and Jin Dogma. Yeah, Badan is the top of the top, like the main evil organization that control all the previous evil organization. Yeah. It touches upon transhumanism, both in terms of evil people expanding their power to justify their expansionism, but also for good people that got cursed by it but still fighting the good fight, and also the loneliness and attachment to one's past. Yeah, some of the story was really heavy on the particularly I believe I'm sorry. I remember I like how the Amazon chapters and Stronger chapters. Yeah, the chapters about Stronger. It is a retelling, not really retelling. On that Stronger chapter in Kamen Rider Spirits, we can finally learn about how Denpa Ningen Tackle or Electro Human Tackle, yeah, Stronger's partner, is not considered a Kamen Rider until now. Yeah, that question answered in that chapter, in Stronger chapter. Nigo was quite good. Yeah, Nigo and X. Oh yeah, X was really good one also. And one neat chapter that I really like was Riderman. Yeah, Riderman, that was supposed to be blown up by the I believe the plutonium rocket from the V3 TV shows, and how the story continues after that. It is the aftermath of the explosion. He was stranded on the beach. Yeah, he was stranded on the Hawaii, right? He was stranded on Hawaii, if I remember correctly, and he finally had happiness because his memory was wiped. Yeah, because he lost his memories after the explosion, and he discovered some family, and then was part of that family at some point, until of course the evil Kaijin came for revenge, some sort of thing. Riderman was an underrated one, if I can say so myself. You remember seeing Futo PI in a video game store you go to? Oh, they had a manga corner. It felt like you just cannot escape Kamen Rider. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, okay. It got continued on scanlation on pirate websites Falco to this day. You recently, there was a scanlation for the Shin Kamen Rider Spirits. I couldn't find any. I only found some the raw chapters. Maybe you can. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I recently drank. Okay. I drank it recently. About that scanlation about Shin Kamen Rider Spirits, maybe you can share it on the Discord channel. Yeah, I need to read it again. I really want to read it again, especially when Shin Kamen Rider Spirits reached 100 chapters. What are we missing, man? Come on, it's been 100 chapters. Wow. And more. Okay, thank you so much. Wow, it has been a very heated discussion about Kamen Rider, right? I didn't expect that. How long have we been? We have been live for 3 hours? Seriously? Oh my goodness! Was started as just an unplanned what is it? The working stream just for accompany me working some reports, and then here we are talking about so many things. Dang, I missed a lot. Oh man, I really want to watch. I really want to read it. Because the last time that I read the scanlation of Shin Kamen Rider Spirit, it was the very first chapters of Shin Kamen Rider Spirits, the Nigo origin story. Yeah, I remember I really liked the retelling, the origin story of Kamen Rider Nigo was finally revealed. Yeah. Tubaru, what? It felt more like one. Yeah, believe it or not, it's been 3 hours, man. Okay, you're sorry you kinda ruined the mood with your flawed opinions about Kamen Rider for mere first impression and clips. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's really fine. It's really fine. Oh yeah, there's a badass line from Kamen Rider Spirits. Yeah, established by Yarimuchi. Even if there's no God or Buddha, there is Kamen Rider. Yeah, I believe it was from the Nigo chapter. Yeah, the Nigo's chapter. The chapter 2 from the classic Kamen Rider Spirits, not the Shin one. Wow, it's been 3 hours, man. My voice getting drier and drier. Sampai minum terus ini. Okay, I believe. Shall we end it right here? Shall we end it right here? Because wow, it's almost midnight here. It's currently it's 11:50. Oh, hello Bara, you just wake up. Oh my goodness. Okay, probably a couple of minutes more. Since Bara recently joined us. Sorry. Maybe we can talk some more. Maybe what do you yeah, okay, foremost, welcome Bara. Yeah, glad you can join us. What should we talk about? What should we talk more? Maybe some things that we haven't heard about Kamen Rider, or maybe Super Sentai, or maybe tokusatsu in general. Oh yeah, one thing about ZOO again. Besides the unused song that that we shared earlier, there was a teaser trailer about Masked Rider. You know, before the pre-production of Kamen Rider ZO was even aired, was really began. Yeah, before the pre-production of ZO began, Toei made a teaser trailer about a certain unknown Kamen Rider at the time, because the title was just Max Rider. The title was just Kamen Rider. Yeah, just to show that we're going to make a new Kamen Rider movie, but we cannot tell you specifically because we haven't made it yet. And apparently Kamen Rider Black Suit was used as a placeholder for that teaser trailer. Yeah, for the teaser trailer for Kamen Rider ZO. Maybe if I can share it right here. I believe I still have that. Man, now you're reminded of Saban Max Rider. But it's not the adaptation. It's not adaptation. It's just they haven't made a new Kamen Rider suit yet. Therefore, they use Kamen Rider Black in silhouette just for making that teaser trailer. Sentai hasn't stopped for 40 years plus straight. Should it stop? How long do you think Toei should stop it? And will it help or hurt the franchise in the long run, in your opinion? Let's see. That is an interesting question. I believe Super Sentai, Super Sentai shouldn't be stopped, because believe it or not, they are more homages and possibly parodies from Super Sentai more than Kamen Rider, because I think Super Sentai has more cultural impact rather than Kamen Rider. Yeah, mainly because of Power Rangers, right? Yeah, Super Sentai was adapted into Power Rangers, therefore it has a global wide recognition, brand recognition. So I believe Super Sentai shouldn't be stopped. And I can see Super Sentai being the show that all ages can watch, even with some maybe questionable writings, I don't know, but overall Super Sentai is the tokusatsu shows that that all ages can enjoy, you know. Like you can accompany, like as a parent, like as parents, you can accompany kids, you can accompany children to watch them. And the attraction show, the Jiroso attraction shows, still going strong, still has new audiences. Yeah, so I believe Super Sentai shouldn't be stopped. Probably if this can continue even further, maybe Super Sentai can dethrone Ultraman as the most spin-off franchises ever. The current record holder for the most spin-off franchise, I believe, was Ultraman. Ultraman has a Guinness World Record about the most spin-off franchise, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think, yeah, we think Sentai can be still experimented and reinvent itself without stopping. Gold Guardian, you finally came. You finally joined us. Okay, you would like to know something? Yeah, what is it, brother? Oh, Bara, you haven't fully read the original Kamen Rider manga. You have, but it's neat from what you read. I thought ketchup is 20% sugar, so it counts as a sports drink. Interesting trivia you got there, Gold. Glad you can join us finally. Yeah, Gold and Bara, glad you can join us. Looks like I gotta stay for a couple of minutes, probably. So what else can we share for about tonight? Maybe interesting things again about tokusatsu shows that we love. Okay, so I'm currently... Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Do you know what inspired Kamen Rider J? Yeah, I repeat. What was inspire Kamen Rider J? So Kamen Rider J was made because of the popularity of one crossover direct-to-video movie called Ultraman vs. Kamen Rider. Yes. Apparently, Suburaya and Toei did a collab all those years ago. A crossover between the Shodai Ultraman, Shodai Urutoraman, versus Kamen Rider Ichigo. And then, during that video, there's a scene when the original Kamen Rider himself turned into a giant in order to help Ultraman fighting the fused kaiju between I believe Sasori Otoko, the Sasori man kaijin, fused with a monster from Ultraman. Therefore, they fusion and upgraded, and therefore Kamen Rider was growing into a giant size in order to help Ultraman. Yeah, there was a scene. There was a scene on that video. So that particular direct-to-video was popular enough to make another new Kamen Rider after ZO was success, right? After Kamen Rider ZO was success, on the next year they need to make a new movie to accompany Blue SWAT, movie and Ninja Sentai Kakurenja the movie. Yeah, the Toei Superhero Fair in 1994. And what inspired Kamen Rider J was the popularity of Ultraman vs. Kamen Rider, when the Kamen Rider turned into a giant. So therefore, the main power feature for Kamen Rider J was he can turn into a giant. Yeah, that is one interesting thing about Kamen Rider J. Okay, you wanted to stream this evening too, but you just woke up. Yeah. Well, good morning, I guess. It's almost morning here. It's almost midnight over here. It's almost 12 o'clock here. So I think maybe after 12 o'clock or maybe 12, 5 past 12, maybe we can end the stream. Okay, let's see what we got here again. Yari, you also want to see Sentai that transform into their mech again. We got Majirenja and Don Brothers for that. But you want to see it again. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. the Rangers that turn into mechas themselves. That is really neat. Really cool. Now we need Ryusoulja versus Ryukendo or Caesar series versus those 9 personal Sentai team. Kyurenja, right? If I believe it's Kyurenja. Kyurenja versus Grand Caesar. That is a one hell of a crossover then. But I believe it cannot be happen. It will not happen. You know, being the Takara Tomy was the one who had the franchises such as Ryukendo. Sorry, Ryukendo, and after that also the Tomika Hero Rescue, and then the Tomika Rescue Fire, and then the Caesar Choseishin series. Yeah, it was called the Choseishin series. Was owned by Toho, and I believe Toho didn't want to make the Choseishin series anymore after Caesar X. They mainly focus on Godzilla now. Yeah, still focus on Godzilla because Godzilla is of course their bread and butter. Bara asking me, am I watching any current anime at the moment? Probably. Oh yeah, the rom-com. I only watched a certain rom-com in recent weeks. I haven't watched any action-packed anime again, but I'm interested in Kaiju number 9. Yeah, the popular manga and then adapted into anime. Yeah, it was about like a hero kaiju turned into a hero type of thing, if I remember correctly. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in Kaiju number 8, but for the past few weeks I only watched a certain rom-com about a grandmother, a grandpa and a grandmother turn young again after eating golden apple. Yeah, it was that kind of anime. Yeah, that is what I'm currently watching for the past few weeks. But yeah, like I said, I'm interested watching Kaiju number 9, probably in near future. Your friend Trent, okay, our name. You're trying to ease you into tokusatsu by making you watch Don Brothers. It was absolutely hilarious, even if you only watched the first 2 episodes. Yeah, Don Brothers is wacky. Yeah, Don Brothers was wacky because it has the same. Don Brothers was written by the same person who wrote Gentleman. Yeah, Chojin Sentai Gentleman. Yeah, Don Brothers and Gentleman had the same writer. Yeah, Toshiki Inoue. Yeah, we can only commission fanfiction for that. You think you found a Go-Go 5 or Lightspeed Rescue with Rescue Fire fanfiction somewhere? Yeah, doujinshi can be great sometimes. By doujinshi, I don't mean the doujinshi is not the R18 plus material. Yeah, it's not always like that. Doujinshi means self-published books. Yeah, whenever we write fanfiction, it can be counted as doujinshi if we do publish it. Yeah, doujinshi means self-published books, so it's not confined with the adult materials. You know, if we if we make a certain original story about the existing IP, it is counted as doujinshi. You recommend checking out Go-Go Loser Ranger anime? Oh yeah, the Sentai Daishikaku. The Japanese title was that? The Sentai Daishikaku. Go-Go Loser Ranger. Yeah, it is recently aired, right? It is recently released. I might want to look at it. I look into it, okay? Okay, I'd look into it. The Sentai Daishikaku, or also known as Go-Go Loser Ranger anime. If you want to see Power Rangers as the bad guys, it's currently a new one this season. I can see the Sentai Daishikaku as the tokusatsu version of The Boys. Yeah, it is the whole premise, right? That Sentai Daishikaku is a tokusatsu version of Amazon Prime's The Boys. Yeah, I'll look into it someday. Currently, you have a friend that is writing a 01 cross Blue Archive fanfic. Oh, that is one bizarre thing right there. What is the coloration between 01 and Blue Archive? But apparently someone made a fanfic about it. That's nice. You're interested in Loser Rangers, but considering you have read Sweta Kartika's Terror Evil Bad Rangers Dojin back then, you don't know what to expect. Which one? I don't remember. If it is Super Sentai, then maybe well, I do remember his work Nusantara Ranger, yeah, Nusantara Ranger or the Nusa 5 when it was rebranded for the Japanese audience. I can only remember one Sentai comics by Sweta Kartikas, therefore the Nusantara Ranger, but I don't remember his work about evil rangers Dojin. Is it Super Sentai? I don't know. Gak tau juga sih karyanya Sweta atau enggak. Dulu di FB ada cerita original Sentai like yang salah satu rangernya jadi vigilante. Siapa tuh? Komik apa tuh? Bukan setan jalanan kan? Oh, ini bukan. Bukan sih ya. Henshin Hero apa gitu kayak karyanya Is Yuniarto bukan? Punya aku di mana aku taruh ya? Henshin Hero Rampage bukan? Itu nggak di FB sih ya, itu Is Yuniarto udah rilis komiknya sih. Yeah, there is a one comic books from written by Is Yuniarto called Henshin Hero Rampage. I haven't read the whole book. I do bought it, but I don't remember where I put it. Oh my goodness, I need to rearrange my room. Yeah, I bought his comics. Yeah, it was called Henshin Hero Rampage. The design is really cool. Bukan ya? Yang jadi vigilante rider hitam tema beruang or something dan eksekusi villainnya brutal atau apa? Ranger hitam. Bukan setan jalanan kan ya? Lupa sih apa? H2O bukan H2O siapa sih ya? Lupa deng. Okay, maybe we can look into it later. Yeah, there is a one interesting thing to be found. Wow. Okay, it's 12. It's 12. It's 8:12 in the morning now. Okay, so I believe that is all the time that we have for today. Yeah, my voice is getting raspier now, so we need to rest for now. Okay, so thank you so much for joining this this very unique stream, you know. This unplanned working stream turned into a deep discussion about tokusatsu thing. Oh my god, I didn't expect to be this intense. Yeah. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in, super friends. I hope you have a bright day tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy your day, enjoy your works. Whatever you gotta do your best. Become the best there is at what you do. Good evening and good night. See you next stream. Oh iya, otsukare sama deshita. Mata ne. Otsu Falco. Jikai. Red Wing Falco. Oh yeah, I'm just kidding. like if there's a next episode of me, Jikai. Red Wing Falco. Otanoshimi ni. Okay then, good night fellas. Yeah, I hope you have a good sleep, a good night rest. Okay, farewell. See you next stream.